Good afternoon from Bangkok, Thailand, and I'm just about to sit down and watch this exciting new epic video film which has just come out and been released by DIMASH in the last few hours, literally. It was premiered at the concert in Kazakhstan just over the weekend, and I would just like to read this message before playing it. I want to read these few words. No sacred book calls for the destruction of people. We must learn to be friends. It is impossible for a few adults to cause millions of children to suffer. The future of our planet, the future of our people, is in our hands. Let there be peace in the world. Now, I haven't watched much of this. I just saw the opening and I stopped because I wanted to feel like we could watch this together. And I feel from the message that we're in for a very intensely moving and meaningful experience. So I'm just going to start now. Ogre now. Music.
Can't believe what's happening at all. My pulse crazy, we reborn to fall. We are the reason we are causing all that pain. To the secret one that gave us life. Billions of hearts, billions of cells and souls and dreams. Billions of lives shouldn't ever turn to senseless horror, so disembarked. Unfollowed, they should fall.
As a ruler, my task is to keep order and protect my country. But I don't deprive you of your freedom. The world is open for me, and I want to give it to you.
Last chance is here. Can we balance all that of
to unite people.
Learn to share again.
Oh, what a voice.
To share again their love, not share. To live again. We have passed the moment of imagine. Wanting the peace. We have to step. Time is up.
so powerful, isn't it? The back of people walking away. So powerful. Ha. Oh, that's 13 and a half minutes long, and it literally, I feel like a different person at the end of it. It is, it's an extraordinary masterpiece. It's epic. Of course, you know, it is an epic vocal, but it's also an epic story with immense meaning, and it's beautifully told. DIMASH appears 5 minutes in. He appears as the soldier, the grown-up man of the boy in the opening section, the boy who rescued another little boy of a different nationality and saved his life. This is the themes are very much life and death, rebirth, and obviously there's a lot of an overall picture here is that children are the innocent, and children have the ability to save this planet from crazy men who are hell-bent on destruction. War is the way to unite people, is what the bad guy says, and this is the mantra of crazy leaders all over the world. It's really well structured. It's like it's classic 3-act structure of a movie. There's an opening narrative set. Well, there's a prologue, and then there's an opening section. And then around 7 minutes in, it goes into it changes direction. It goes into a vocal, into a sort of call to prayer. Changes, and he does this extraordinary singing, which is like Arabic singing, but it also reminds me of Monteverdi, of the 16th century Italian music, which was so influenced by that Eastern sound and that rep long notes where he does those trills, and it's quite extraordinary, quite extraordinary, virtuosic. And then, of course, the opening is sensationally beautiful. It's an amazing tune. It has you straight away. I do recommend following it with the subtitles. It's sung in English. I followed it with the English subtitles, but you can also imagine this in subtitles in other languages. The last section then is a bringing together of the story. Obviously, the third act moves into the denouement of what's going to happen, and he goes into just extraordinary range. He just goes into such huge stratospheric range, and it's just magnificent. And then, of course, it comes to this brutal conclusion, which I wasn't expecting, and you know, he goes underwater, and I feel like his life is flashing before his eyes. They say that, right? When you die, that you have this moment where you see a very fast movie version of your life, the most important, significant moments in life. And of course, it goes back to the beginning, and when he remembers the little boy. And there is also a device used, it's called a MacGuffin, I think, which is a symbol, which is a thing. It can be anything. In this case, it's a symbol that looks a bit like a 4 or an A, and it recurs. It means something, and it recurs at the end. It's around the baby's neck, and that is continuity. That is a visual image of the feeling, and it's used quite a lot as a device in movies. But he's an amazing actor, such charisma, he has a great face, and he's amazingly handsome and beautiful hair and like great eyes, and he never overacts. He just lets the camera. It's amazingly well made too. It's so special. I think that this is going to be a magnificent. This is going to be a huge thing, and it already is. And if it's not, then there's something very wrong. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and don't forget to subscribe and all of that, and keep checking in for new things all the time. It's William here in Thailand, the Bangkok voice coach. Bye.